Yeah. Konbanwa, minasan. Oh, konbanwa. Evening, everybody. We're playing some Genshin. We just had an update today. We have Nahida and Nilu, from the looks of it, and some new stuff. Maybe a new extended map. But I have a chance to get Nihida's cannon weapon, which I need her to have her teapot weapon. You know? And I have a friend that I might join my friend later on. He might, you know, stream some FAS. Might pop in there. So you might hear her in the background of my stream. That's just her. She's playing Dead by Daylight. She's raging. But yeah. See how it goes. Deal. Yeah. Music to start. That's it. You want to know what a VTuber I am? Oh, Jack, my dad. I'm, I'm American, but Asian American. Asian ancestry? Cambodian. In real life. I think I'm gonna get copyright from that. It's a good song, man. Don't understand. Do 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 do. The chai. Time to rise. This is nice.
The wind rises.
Lights out. Rain outlines your fate.
Is it north? Hold on.
Once, there was a...
You know Venti. Come on. Sorry, Sue. Where's this new area? Not the south. It's north, isn't it? Eh? Eh? It's northwest? This is small. Wait, this is maxed. Eh? I don't think they can open all this area up. There's like Sumeru and Leeway, because Leeway is the biggest one, so it's this too. It's Leeway. This is Leeway. You know? Alright, check my character too. The Tignari. See? It's Zachary Godin. Let me turn that off. Like, turn that music off. I want to hear what this Tignari sounds like now. See if it's good or not. Yeah?
Hi there, I'm Tainari, Forest Watcher of the Avidia Forest. My duty is to preserve both the rainforest's ecosystem and the safety of its visitors. If this is your first time here, I suggest you first peruse. It's so hot. Even a mist flower would melt in this heat. Now that I think about it, it wouldn't. But you get what I mean.
The one that we don't talk about no more sounds so dramatic. This sounds like, for fuck's sake, why am I here? He has like the I'm done mood.
I don't see weather like this very often. Oh, are you cold? If you want, you can tuck your hands into my tail.
It's more suggestive now.
The thunder's so loud. My head hurts. Many people think that my kind are loners, and I don't blame them for thinking that. The few of us around are mostly scholars, and we're always be careful of Alhaitham. I'm not saying he's a bad guy, but he purely operates after my advisors. You want to see Sino? Well, when that child was first brought here, she was Kaveh is a famous architect in Sumeru. The palace of Alcazarzaray is his magnum opus. During the initial planning, he even asked me to recommend suitable ornamental flora. I don't know why or how, but he ended up...
I'm just imagining how many takes it is for him to pronounce these words right.
The renowned Lord Sangama Bey is none other than Dory. I've heard of her. The famous sleepwalking eccentric. The rumors about her sleepwalking are really quite absurd. Sino has mentioned her before. An extraordinary genius with a veritable wealth of knowledge and talent. As a student, I once heard this saying. Plants and the land of Dendro share this. Everything happens so fast. And Madame Farazan possesses an extensive wealth of knowledge. I often invite her to inspect the mechanisms in the rainforest. The next time she's in Gandharvaville, I hope she doesn't sneak Kale more food. Nutrition is like medicine. Moderation is key. Troubles. Let me think. One with the forest. And Shroud! Can't see? I'll uproot you!
Can't see?
Can't see?
I love that. Can't see?
Can't see? And Shroud!
Shroud.
One with the forest.
One with the forest.
I'll uproot you!
I'll uproot you.
Let's nip that in the bud.
He's like laughing doing these.
I hear everything. Keep up. Why is there a chest here?
He has like that dad vibe now. Why is there a chest here? The old one's like, why is there a chest? This one's like, why is there a chest?
Why is there a chest here? I think we can forego the lost and found report. Smells like something good is inside. What a drag. My tail's all messed up. Time to pull some weeds. Go get yourself patched up. Safety first. Dust. I've not finished. Flowers haven't... Excuse me? Who do you think you are? One thing after another. Excuse me?
Excuse me?
I'll lead the way. Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time? Let's go gather some samples.
He sounds more like, I am so done with you. He has that vibe like, who the hell fucked up? Let's see. Can technically get the ooh, that's the new thing right there. I don't want to spoil it. It's like, right there, flower yet to be bloom. Dare you spoil it for me? Ooh, I could do a tan. You know what? I'll do this. Just for the hell of it. Weapons.
You think I've got a
Quiet. Opponents. Layla. Fuck. Got Farazan and Layla that I need to do. And of course the main questo. Nahita.
I just.
Oh, and I can also increase the tree. I'm here.
Too slow.
Oh, ちょっと待ってよ。Protocol need a change. We need the characters with the need to level up. And boy.
Wait for my signal.
I'm trying to say is I need characters that are they're about to level up to like level 60 by like one level. English, you gotta explain it in more complex words compared to like my native tongue, which I barely can speak, which is like a few words like literally mashed together with one meaning. Like, go tate, go over there. Even if I pronounce it wrong. Schnee.
Rain cutter.
Jumps in. Schnee.
You can't run. Shiver.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Our bond is strong.
Do it like that. Dude, just one fight and Shinobu's already level 60. Shield
I
mama.
promise to keep you safe.
This one, the enemies.
Pin them down. Judgment. No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse. Punishment. Judgment.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Rain outlines your fate. Too easy. Hear my prayer. Not good. You can't run. Shiver. Judgment.
Dawn, break forth!
Yield. No, my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa. prevent judgment. Rain outlines your. Lights out.
Dawn, break forth!
No, my sword. You can't run.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Do your worst. Rain cutter. Hear my prayer. You're exposed.
Rosario's level 70 now. Let's see. Much more. 6. 6. You're doing very good.
My mind is completely blank. I need to get out and unwind.
Eugen. It's that monster. Amba. Amber. Amba. Toma.
I'll lead the way.
You sound so different. I'll get used to it. You sound so different, but it's fine.
I'm used to the rain, but you should probably use an umbrella.
I'm used to rain, but you might need an umbrella. You does sound like a normie now. Tenari the Nomi, touch grass. Have a character. What do you do this time, Wyatt, before I hit you with a bow? Fine. We went this way.
Keep up.
The red key.
Keep up.
Oh. Do I need one of my pathetic weapons? Hold on.
I applied a plant-based waterproofing oil to my tail. One swish, and it's dry.
One swish, and it's dry. Sorry, it's just like how like doll kind of feel it sounds. One swish, and it's dry. It's like I'm not really prepared to hear that from a Tainari. One swish, and it's dry. Gonna sound like Forrest Gump. Like, I'm not mocking it, I find it funny. He's more like normie like. Electro, so Risa.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Risa and Kaya are freaking almost crown 90. Like Child and Chunyan are and myself are like the only 90 character. Everyone else is like 70s. I grind good.
Can't see? I hear everything.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Stars, shine for me.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
One with the force. Keep up.
Laying waste to the wicked!
My guiding stars.
I'll uproot you.
Cold, mine to command.
And shroud.
Flames, purge!
I'm low, I got my pathetic weapons. So they can have their different form, you know? It's not that one. It's... And then I'm gonna turn it. That's the design now. It's sharper. I know it's a waste, but I like to do that. Not get over with. That's what a master greatsword looks like. A standard greatsword. Where is it? It's right here. This one's the chain. This one... shield. Right, this one's a shield too. This one... shield. Old merc guy. Yeah, it turned gray. Or brown. And then... or not needed really. Any of these weapons that need to be updated. The Hida sword here. Any the canon expensive weapons up here need to move up. But they're good. This is Nihida's backup weapon and that sword. And this sword. Serpent Spine. Yes. There we go. Oh. I need to grind some more to get that other weapon ready. Go!
Come a little closer. Surrender and be gentle.
Not now.
Dawn, break forth!
Don't be scared.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Dawn, break forth!
Alright, continuing. Alright, so doing that. Alright, need more, right? One more. You know, wait, one. That'll be level 70. Today? It's Thursday and yesterday. Oh, it's the bows. Oh, bows. Oh. I had to let it click in my head a bit. There we go. And then if I load up here, it's gonna change colors. This and this. Yeah. That's Thursday. This one. Thursday. Just this one. It's tomorrow. The chains. I can level this one up too while I'm here. Just need 2 more. I love this bow color though. And she's panicking. Don't tease me, please. Because like I saw that, I was like, no tease, please. Just need the white hook.
One with the force.
Let's spark things up a little.
My guiding stars.
I'll uproot you! Can't see?
Dawn, break forth!
Cold. Mine's at the mix.
You've been a naughty boy.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Let's nip that in the bud. Alright. Go. It's darker. It's darker. You know, I'm just gonna save up for that spear I got, that pole arm.
Blitz.
Ah!
He, you. Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Not now.
Dodge! Break forth!
Don't be scared.
I hear everything. Who do you think you are?
You're in for a little shock.
Alright, that's enough. Alright, that's enough. Enough of that domain. Lot of troubles. I hear it. Damn, it's red. Crimson poem that won't get a priceless treasure, all be strained by the blood of countless beasts and men. Wait, doesn't this go with the gladiator artifacts? Yeah. Makes sense, kind of. Kind of. Oh, I got a text. Give me a sec. Oh, just something. It's like, it didn't hit the Lisa, but Lisa's like, fuck you.
Enshroud! I'll uproot you!
Dodge! Break forth!
Try not to enjoy this too much. You've been a naughty boy.
Cold, learn to command. The night is...
Come a little closer. Blitz. Hup. Hit. Heep. Here. Ha. Hup. Hup. Heep. Hup. Hit. Hup. Ha. Heep. Hup. Hup.
The dealer could be the shut up. Right. Yeah, that little event on the website, Mihoyo, the little Hilitro chest thing, it's over. It is the 12th. There we go. Gang, gang. Oh.
I hear everything. Can't see?
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy. Let's spark things.
Stars, shine for me. The night is...
Ways to the wicked!
One with the force. I'll uproot you! What a drag. Can't see? Rah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Should be a mineral deposit nearby. Remember?
Cole, learn to command.
Yeah. 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 Rah.
Lay waste to the wicked!
God.
Keep up.
That's not the blues. Should be around here somewhere. The pigeon. Ooh. 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 The people where I live thought that always is an owl. It's the morning pigeon. The morning dove. Will they talk? Hey, Tamaris. Hey, Tamaris. How's the life with your lovey-dovey Inger? And this. Maiden Beloved, that's Barbara's. I'm just missing the watch. Else. Yeah, I need to transfer that Beloved again. After you see already. And crit damage, keep that. Go away. Go to dreams. What? Why did I lock this one? 7, 8 point. They're good! A little bit of death. Dang it! I wish they could do that with all the transfigures, you know? All of them.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Thank you for completing.
Alright. Let's go to the tree.
Need to end a few enemies?
I won't hold you back. much.
Everybody's all caught up. Daddy in there.
Yes.
Like, put the daddy in there. Yes.
In the name of the princess.
Wait, I like Alhaitham. It's not just his muscles. His demeanor. His cute air nature. Not that. I swear. Not just he's the only character that has buff arms. Cause they starve Ito. Oh, this dazzling colors. There we go. Damn! No, it's the damn. It's just the last one. Like, damn, son. Oh, it's a card. This one. All you bitches will know what that means. You see my profile. That means I'm literally beat Sumeru. That's all Sumeru. I play as Bennett. Entrance of Sumeru City.
Time.
Aw, man, a little nest.
Hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here. Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to? Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves. How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some weeds while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul.
Oh,
I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is.
poor child.
Why is that? Don't worry, we'll help you remember. Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Don't tell me the one who's staring for me.
Ooh, it's beautiful. I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different.
It's Ruta Devara.
It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
Greater Lord Ruta
Catherine,
Devara.
do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happened to be going on an adventure, right? Thanks, you two. Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Eh? Nani? Ato... Nani? これ, floating duck fungus just said mama. Kasan? Kasa?
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Please, don't worry. I think I understand. Seems that it wants us to follow it. You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help.
Oh
Well,
dear.
fungi are kinda cute, but... that's true. Okay, let's go take a look. Alright, lead the way, little fungus.
Like we have Bongo Head.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well.
Jiggle,
After
jiggle,
all,
jiggle,
they
jiggle,
can't
jiggle.
distinguish which
Oh my
human
God.
behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons.
Look at its little feet.
That's why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting. That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
Look at its little jiggly feet.
That's what I meant by shared emotions.
My God, that's so cute. Sweet jiggles.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it, Nahida? Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form. Huh? An elemental life form? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus. Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void? Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away. My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Music.
Lord of Dendro? Is it really the Lord of Dendro?
It can talk.
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature.
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
Yes.
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon. You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice. Me, 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 me. It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Where's the secret area? Please.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence.
Aw.
My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness. Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse, yet in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert? It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city... Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand. Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
Aranara attack.
That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Found their beginning, but not the end.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes, I didn't mention it just now, but Tyrion, the elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus. What? Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland. Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't...
Those Emirites are kind of getting a bit
The
close.
road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road. Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Wow. They're...
Scatter! Flicker. Riptide!
Everybody stand back! Let's...
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Who's next?
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment. After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida!
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more
As we walk.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so?
The
Does
trolls.
the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who will carry who later. We have hostages here.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Yes, I must remember... Yes, this way. We're almost there.
I sense dark side. Dark side.
It's the Withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Paimon doesn't understand.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the Withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the Withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the Withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the Withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the Withering, but what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the Withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, Then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home...
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's fine. It's natural to want to be overcautious.
Paimon doesn't get... Then let's do this! We've dealt with...
By royal decree.
No time to lose.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Yeah. Riptide. Flicker.
Let's light it up.
Ta, yeah. Ta, yeah. The process of elimination.
Huh? Wings of darkness. Come, step.
Wrong way, bitch.
Everyone hold hands!
No rest for the wicked.
I suck.
Grow!
You can run, but you can't hide. Ha, ta, ta.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
The Temple of Wisdom!
Now.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms...
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes...
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was.
Okay, follow me.
It's in Nativa Forest. Yeah.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right? Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
You want to transform into a fungus?
Nahida is a god! Changing into a fungus.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of...
All right. You have great... You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the... I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Oh god.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about.
Alright! Let's not get hung up here. If it's really...
Okay.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine...
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using element. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way.
Alright, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying. I'm not controlling this, so let's see. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it. Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me.
God damn it. So it's not right. So fuck that little bitch over there. Let's be down there somewhere then. Can't see shit. Is this stupid perspective? It's that one.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there.
It's a twirly whirly. I see it from here now.
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment.
Right there.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
It's obvious. It's like, it is.
So this is the one. Understood.
Nahida? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's Razor. Razor's
It's okay.
It's
to
Razor.
have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
It's a razor. Mushroom razor.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes. Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember.
Really? That's great!
Home, Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
The plant dragon.
Wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer
Pep.
and has accumulated dense elemental power.
Pep?
But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains, water, trees. Us.
Cells
There's
at work.
an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Paimon's still confused.
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
then a big void will also form inside the dragon.
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. Yes, how could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Yes, and have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is.
Is that Apep's heart?
I'm sorry, our memory...
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before.
I feel like that's Apep. That's his heart.
I'm counting
her
on you.
heart.
Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable.
Apples. Cool.
Thank you.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Go home. Leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it?
Of course. I can relate to how I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. That tend, soil, food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Soil. There.
Paimon understood that. No need.
Jeez. Ah. I want to talk to them. Oh, hi, Make. I'm doing this mission they just have updated. So how you and Nani been doing on Dead Before Daylight? Oh, you guys ended it. No. So yeah, I'm doing more missions on here because they just got it updated. Let's see, where's this area? Apparently I'm helping this ancient race that, you know, disguise themselves as mushrooms. Mushroom monsters.
We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life!
Yeah.
Invading plant life. Oh, here it is.
It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Here we go.
That should be all of them.
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat.
Oh, that is the
Sumeru
Dendro
was
god.
Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble. Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Yeah, so we had the Animal Archon with their dragon Devalin with Barbados, and then the Ashraha with Eo God, Morax. Electro God didn't have a dragon, sadly. Right away. Didn't have it for Raiden Shogun. Yeah, the Dendro Archon, the plant god, has this man. Plant
Thank
dragon.
you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy.
You really like them, don't you?
Family like. Do you not like your family?
That's not what Paimon meant.
Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters.
These are
You
not
place
actually
importance
mushrooms.
on appearances,
They're an ancient
but we
race.
do not.
They are disguised as
We find
mushrooms
the
to like survive
experiences,
for like
knowledge, and
1,000
connections
years.
we've made to be
1,000,
more
3,000
important.
years.
These
The
are all things that are
war
more reliable
of this
than
world.
mere external appearance.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
Yeah, look,
It wouldn't matter. Paimon would still be able to recognize you right away.
with blue hair and red eyes.
Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then a pet may be in danger.
Sorry.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru, a murky place that no one can return from.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
It's impossible to What if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. Follow me. Alex.
Giant mushroom. Yeah. There is giant mushroom in there. That I completed as them. Not everything. That new area they just opened up.
No time to lose.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others?
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tevat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form. Yep, it's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface.
Another strange metaphor.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Sorry, in the Chambly world, technically. It's the Geo Archon's control over the Dendro Archon's control. This is part of the ancient continent country of Conria.
No
the
time to
eighth
lose.
Lost Nation. That's down there. 8. Up there. I see evil dogs. Doggies.
It's over there! Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing foundation.
As in, like, what nation currently? Or, like, you know, like... Oh, I'm born here in America.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Out of the way! Ow!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
Yeah, I was born here in America.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light!
The guy.
Wait, something dark is coming out. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Oh no! But we still have tons of questions we need to ask.
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power. But this is our only chance.
Traveler.
It's okay. I trust your judgment.
Oh yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs.
You want to use its power, but...
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
That sound bit means in Japanese, what do you mean, heh? Because that's when the Animo god, said, you know, he was laughing, like, hehehe. And then Paimon would say, what do you mean, heh?
Don't understand. This no good, that no good. Save lives. Important.
Yes, I understand. But this is our only
It's okay. There's no need to argue. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it. I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Chuck it.
Lord of Dendro, and you others. How long have I been waiting here?
Yay! Looks like it worked!
The Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
Yeah, so the Dendro Archon, it's not her. She's actually the child of the former Dendro Archon that died 500 years ago. Old Dendro Archon's name is Ruta Devara. Her name is Kusanali. In Ruta Devara, she wiped everybody's mind of her memory, so nobody remembers her. She had knowledge of death and like destruction that can curse the entire lands. So she erased herself from everyone's memory so they don't remember that. And the sickness goes away. Weird sickness.
To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
Well, this game, it does have some sad stories. Like one of them is like a captain in Zuma, and he died because he used a forbidden power that ages himself increasingly, which he died faster. Sad. They don't hid where his grave is, sadly. They hid his grave.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it...
That spike is from the heavenly country called Celestia, where people were gifted one of the 7 powers of elemental beings, or ascended when they die. From like Heaven's Gate, you know, like Heaven's Pillar of Heaven.
Is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a pep source of power.
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the Fire Seed to save me?
Mm-hmm. Why? What's wrong?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
All right. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the Heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed. But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey,
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
It's the elder people.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Let's go!
Yeah, so these beings are not fungi, but ancient spiritual, like, elemental forms. Like the little pirate, little orbs that you follow around, you get little statues, and you get a treasure chest. They too were once an ancient race that died. They were the angelic people. They say they returned to that form because they fell in love. I picked the wrong one.
It's not much further. Follow me, we're close now.
That's for fast. It won't work for me.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close.
Get that genie bottle out. I don't die in the desert. Is it? So, here, Kore.
It has already noticed our presence.
Oh. Yeah, but this just in case.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way.
It's coming.
Hey, look! Something's over there!
Is that the dragon? Oh dear.
We found it. A pep, the Dendro Dragon.
That's a pep.
Paimon knew it would be big, but not that big!
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain.
Oh, Pep's a lady. It's like, it's hard to tell. Is that name, is it a boy dragon or a girl dragon? Devon's a boy. Dern's a boy.
Frail life forms like you
Ashtaha's
cannot
boy.
survive in the endless sands of the desert.
A pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go. For only a moment. Foolish brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, your that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave!
Careful, something's coming.
So wait up.
What is that? Paimon's never seen that before.
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
External form not important. Inner nature same.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you!
They won't answer.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain.
Oh, so they're all shackled and you cannot speak.
All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
Here.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Tevat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them.
I cannot really be gentle with child here.
No time to lose.
By royal decree. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Riptide.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
There we go. Hey, Oz.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore.
They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. It seems only the fires, but it'll be risky if we...
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed again.
Everyone goes home. Not just us.
This is becoming quite the dilemma.
Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this.
Kyoto.
Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to a pep again. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Oh.
Yes. Yes!
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited.
She evolved.
To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Alright. Oh, it's over there. 400 miles. Yeah, Pepe. So you're a tsundere dragon. Piss off.
Yeah, no time to lose.
Let's light it up! Oz, reveal thyself!
There you go.
I could get used to this. No time to lose.
I don't bother them, they don't bother me. That's the deal. Ah, I've been here.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives? Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
I tried internet once.
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all.
I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
So nothing.
Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
Oh.
Nahida, where are we?
Where am I?
Huh? And what about the Traveler? Where'd he go?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The Traveler's no pushover.
Paimon knows that. It's just that... let's hurry. He might be just up ahead.
Oh, I'm playing. Yeah. Egg.
What's that?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Then let's hurry and light it! We still need to find the Traveler!
Alright, hang on. Uh, stable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it!
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all... Oh. Do you know what we should do now, Nahida?
Don't worry, Paimon. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, so all I have to do is imitate that power.
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from... I might, however, become even smaller.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything.
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that the Pep is facing right now.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides...
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
No. Please, no, Nahida! The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally. I can go.
Wicked. No rest for the wicked.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Let's try turn a little. Sharing my knowledge.
your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Make yourselves at home! By royal decree!
Amateur
Teamwork is dreamwork! I summon thee!
Tidal wave. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Commit it to memory!
Flicker.
Let's light it up! Oz revealed by...
Shouldn't let your guard down.
The Temple of Wisdom! Everyone hold hands! Shadow Raven!
The process of elimination.
Going in!
No time. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Let's light it up! By royal decree! Sharing my knowledge! Hey!
Adventure time!
There we go.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
I learned a wonderful word. It's you, which means love. It will be your name. Sounds like
Feel myself!
Riptide.
Make yourselves at home! This may hurt a little. I see everything!
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
By royal decree!
Everybody stand back! Let's light it!
Here you are. Scatter.
Scatter.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright!
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. Just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same.
You had no, like, dating reference with them.
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Heesh, who can put up with you?
I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world, and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata.
Goddess flowers.
His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain.
Wow.
Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. While others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart. Even to this day, I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed, and absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believed that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Boer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Please tell me we get thrown up.
Hey! Looks like we've been sent back out! still in one piece, too.
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family. Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh yeah! Let's...
Things.
They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all this time?
We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It said that Newer is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
Is the bird gonna poop an egg? Eh? Early for Kavea? I should.
Curses. There's sand in my shoes.
Curses. And in my shoes. Yeah. Alhathi. Alhathi.
A walk would be nice.
Stabilize.
Eh? So... It's on the... Something in this world is leaking into this world. Where's that statue? Fossilized tree. See me here. Eh? Oh, I took the long path. Citrus beast, get your abyss crates. Cut through the dark sticking power skin. Finish via evolution. It has elemental power. Feels like the animo. I went way off the path. This one. Okay guys, I'm gonna head out for the night. Tomorrow, maybe stream, maybe not. It depends if I'm feeling a little bit tired lately, but because I need a night. Sleep more. Well then guys, have a nice night. That's I.